Hey YouTube, coming at you with the first Scroll Cup submitted by Darren, and in it I mentioned in the top teams that like Charmer is gonna be broken. If you watch out for the Sableye with Dazzling Gleam and watch out for the Zoomer with Play Rough. And of course, if you actually searched in PvP Poke, you could just search at Charm. You will find that Gallade, and they are running the Shadow, so I'll add that. Gallade, and I'm gonna call it Meow because I'm not gonna try and five-year-old way through the pronunciation here. And Meow both have Charm. So Darren decided to say, screw you, stupid limited cup that has Fighting and Dark as two of the typings. Let's go double Charm. So double Charm with Morpeko on the front, because if you're going to run Charm, you need something for the poisons, and the main poison in the meta is Toxapex. So going with Morpeko for the Toxapex. In the write-up, they say, very straightforward. Been playing for 4 seasons and I suck. I've been stuck at 8s for ages. So if I'm going to suck, I'm going to have fun sucking. ABB to catch the Mud Boys off guard with Seed Bomb on Morpeko and Toxapexes with Synchronize on Gallade. I don't like this. The strategy for safe swap depends on who I see in the front. So I use both Charmers depending on the situation. Brion completely destroys this team, and I will probably swap out Close Combat for Leaf Blade next time. No, swap out Synchronize for Leaf Blade, please. You do not need Synchronize. It's too long to get to, especially on a Charmer. Put Leaf Blade and Close Combat as your moves. Please ignore the dumb plays, like coming into Mantine with Gallade instead of Morpeko. Oh my goodness. And the Meow versus Wishcast scenario. Why is that a bad matchup? Because frankly, I'm sure what the win con was, but I guess that's why I still suck in Ace. Looking forward to your signatures roasting my man. Okay, let me just explain how you should be playing this team, especially with double Charm in the back. You see a Toxapex. I mean, you want to see a Toxapex, so you stay. If you can't see a Toxapex, I see what you're doing there. Okay, if you don't see a Toxapex or a Gastrodon, you leave because you need to pull those two out. Gallade with Leaf Blade would be better. I know Synchronize is to try and catch the Toxapex off guard, but 27 turns to Charm, you're not going to get to Synchronize. It's better just to run Leaf Blade on it, or try and safe swap Meow that at least has Night Slash and Frenzy Plant that you can spam there. So I don't think your if you're going to run double Charmer, I don't think your strategy, the way you're running it, is going to work. But double Charm could work in this meta. So Gastrodon, terrible lead. Like, if you had Leaf Blade on Gallade, I would go there. I'm going to come in there anyways. This one you're running Psycho Cut, so I'm guessing this is like the first matchup before you decided to switch to Charmer. So with Psycho Cut, they're going to shield, and that's why you need Leaf Blade. Because, throw the move. This is why you need Leaf Blade, because it's quicker to get to and it gives you coverage. But getting the Close Combat off, now we're going to come in Morpeko. You can take any move. All moves are resisted, so I would just try to get ahead on energy here. I don't care about taking another move here. I would also farm up. Make sure, ideally you go back to back here, right? You go build up to another move and just go Aura Wheel to take this out, and then you have Seed Bomb to take out. It's not Leaf Blade, it's Seed Bomb. And then Seed Bomb to take out the Gastrodon here, because this may catch him off guard. In limited cups, they're more used to it. Plus, they do shield it because they have a move too. Plus, Dark Aura Wheel really hurts anyway, so that's not surprising that they shielded. We're going to instant swap. Now, here is your Charmer, and out comes Morpeko just to get absolutely deleted. This thing spams real fast, so that was really fast though. Wasn't that just Psychic Fangs? Yeah, that was only 4. If you're going to fake it, you gotta at least go to 5. And if you don't, here comes a Frenzy, which will one-shot. So this thing's gonna get absolutely deleted by a very attack-heavy Pokemon. There we go. Morpeko mirror match. Again, if you switch it to Charm now, you have 2 Charmers. So there's your Charm now back on the Pokemon. Out comes Gallade in the mirror match. Both running Charms. Having them take the Charm on the transfer in is huge. Absolutely come in here. Why are you saying not come in here? Are you saying whether you shield or not? Ideally, you let the first move go. Scald, that's fine. I would just throw Night Slash. You don't need frenzies. Okay, here's your first mistake. You don't need frenzies. Your Night Slash, your charms are doing way more than enough. You should just be going Night Slash for the boost, and just to start grabbing shield and stuff. And now instance, geez, yeah, you can't go down here. I'm gonna try and farm down, but now they can just maybe get to another move here. Yeah, but now you're too late because now they're just gonna have a very boosted aura wheel, which will probably one shot. If it doesn't one shot, it's gonna put you in like a couple HP. And now you can't throw right away because now they're just gonna mud shot you down and come out with energy and take you out here. Yeah, so you need to be going Night Slash is the main difference there. And I think a quicker swap into Morpeko into the mirror match there. Because this Pokemon's basically your win con. So sacrifice the Morpeko into the mirror match and then just try and sweep Charm with the shield advantage here. That's how I would play it out. Mirror match, again, we have two Charmers, so Intigalade, they are a little slow. Here is the Toxapex, which you are drawing out. So yes, you will probably catch this off guard. And maybe it one-shots, so maybe this could be interesting. Does not quite one-shot, but you do get the Charm down. Ooh, you could flip switch here. Yeah, and that's exactly what you're going to do. That Synchronoise does land. It does take it out with the Charms. You have to burn a shield, but that is okay. And they have a Sableye as well. So I would align Morpeko. Basically align Morpeko and sacrifice. And then one shield your Charmer in the back for the win. So the only point of this Pokemon is to grab shield / try and do chip damage here. That's fine. Grab one shield. Let it go. Could be Dazzling Gleam. It is. That'll take you out. Here comes the Charmer. Jeez, you're going to have to shield. It's a Dazzling Gleam. This is why I mean, you've only been playing 4 seasons. I don't know how long you've been watching me for. I hate fast move Pokemon like Charmers. Hate Charmers. Hate Razor Leafers. For this exact purpose. You're actually going to win here, but for this exact reason, 24 to a close combat, 18 to a Night Slash, 24 to a Frenzy. It's just too damn slow. Yes, I understand why Charm in a meta where there's only 3 typings and 2 of them are weak to Charm is a smart play. I don't think double Charm users is going to be what you think it's going to be in this meta. Just because there's enough Pokemon to beat it, like Toxapex, and there's also enough bulky Pokemon safe to spam and take you out. Because both these Pokemon, Gallade and Meow, are so glassy. So you're really going to have to save shields for these Pokemon. And then, you honestly don't need to save shields for them. You need to hope that you, like, the scenario right here where you grab 2 shields is actually the worst case scenario. You do not want to grab shields. You want them to just like take out that Toxapex and like chip here and then have them have shields that they're unusable because you're just going to charm down the team, right? So that's ideally how you want this matchup to play out. And they are double weak to Charm in the back. So there's not even a debate here. So instant into this. If Dynamic Punch comes in 10 now, so this is going to hurt, if not take out. Because Meow is very glassy. Yeah, that's just a one-shot. These Pokemon are garbage. Like, Gallade and Meow have absolutely really no play in the majority of metas for a reason. Because they are so glassy. And I understand what you're trying to do here, and I guess it makes sense in theory. But again, practicality for these Pokemon is just not what you think it is. You cannot. Now I got to figure out how. I was gonna say double charm breaks. Can double charm? Maybe I'll ask you as a question. Can double charm break a stupid meta essentially? And the answer is not entirely, because there's enough that you can get away by playing here to beat this, and especially the Charmers here, right? Non-stab, non-stain type attack bonus, super slow, very glassy Pokemon is not how you want a Charmer to be. So Into the Toxapex matchup here. Catching on Meow. Hoping it gets a Brine. And it is a Sludge Wave. And in the back is a Sableye, which is huge because Morpeko is an absolute beast. So here comes the first. Can you take it down before they foul play? No. The foul play is going to take you out. You need it to try, but yeah. This team's too glassy. This team is way too glassy. You need like 7 shields for this team, especially running as Charm. So you do draw out a Sableye, which is huge. You can flip switch here, which you might want to try. So flipping switch, charming down. Basically throw the close combat almost blind. Yeah. Throwing that close combat. This will grab a shield because they'll assume it's Leaf Blade. So now getting the grass on it, which will resist the ground. They could spam a couple body slams though, and we'll have to see what's in the back. So there's one body slam. Oh, that does so much. It's getting off the Night Slash, which is big. But they're at least at another body slam, maybe even a third. Yeah, so here comes it. This is a weird one. Because I think they're going to get to another one. Because they had a big energy advantage. And they do get to another one. Hopefully it's Thundershock range down, but these slaps are going to really add up here. You're going to have to throw. And you should be throwing. Oh, you're not even going to get to a move. Jesus. Yeah, this is rough. So body slam. Got to commit to the farm down. Do not get the farm down. They take you out. Oh, speaking about the core breaker that you said, is this also a charm user? It is a charm user. So there is another charm user that you can potentially be using. This one right here. You could run triple charm. Again, you get killed by Toxapex. If people think they're going to, maybe you now do need to just run like Toxapex as like an answer to this. Oh my God. Okay, I see what you mean. This, oh yeah, this Pokemon's going to absolutely rip your team. So it does an insane amount of damage. I mean, they have a Gastrodon, but at this point, your Pokemon's so low that it's almost just fast move damage for the... They're going to try and grab some shields, but it's basically just a fast move damage for your team. Here's the thing. You may or may not suck, as you said you did. I would say there's a couple things that are in your control that you're still messing up. Like, there's no reason to run... I know what you're trying to do with Synchronize, but there's no reason to run Synchronize. You should just be running the grass type move. I understand what you're trying to do with the team, but it's clearly not working in this meta. You got to shield to keep switch. It's not working in this meta. So it's more of a team flaw than anything. And when your team's just so bad, you can't... Doesn't matter how good you are, you can't overcome it. Right? And honestly, here's how you're going to play. If you want to use the team, this is actually how you'd have to play the team better. Because you're not going to grab shields, because these Pokemon basically are useless in the back and are just truly reliant on fast move damage, right? You're not going to get to charge moves enough in the back for it to matter. 18 to a Night Slash, like you don't have Leaf Blade on here, so it's 24 to a Gallade. Your back Pokemon are never going to grab shields. So if you instant swap into one of these Charmers, one, you can get punished, and two, it's unlikely that you're going to be able to grab the shields and combo the team how you think you need to. So my suggestion, if you want to be toxic like this team is, let's see if this is a Charmer or... Yeah, it's a Charmer. So Charmers you have to get out of. You do one of two things. You either run Charm on the lead and go ABA Charm, or you basically run Morpeko lead. If it's a Gastrodon, if it's anything that's going to destroy you like a Charmer or Gastrodon, you leave. If it's literally anything else, any neutral matchup, any great matchup, you have to stay and play it out, and you just try to play out Morpeko as long as you can. Honestly, like almost two shielding it, just to try and take out your like opponent as much as possible. Try and chip as much as your opponent's Pokemon you can, and then just hope that they save a shield and they have like kind of like this. This is exactly what it. I mean, if it's something weak to go, very great. But even if it's not, you basically just try to get them down to like one Pokemon or half Pokemon, 1.5, and then just charm your way through the rest. And if you see a Toxapex, you top left. If you see a Toxapex or something that resists charm, you top left. If you don't, and you can just commit to the fast move down and go from there. So that's how I would, if I was going to try to play a toxic team like this, which I wouldn't because this team makes no sense, no offense. That's how I play it, because it's too glossy and it's too slow on the charge to play any other way. So Morpeko taking it out, but we're down shields, and there comes their own Meow, which means they're just going to fast move you down. Okay, this is, if I haven't played this league yet, if anything, this is just explaining to me how this meta is going to be. And it's nice to see like which Pokemon will do well. So right now, Toxapex, Gastrodon. If I want to neutralize it, I would go like Drapion or something like that. Like it seems like those are the Pokemon that are going to be strong in this meta, and some that I'll like turn my attention to when I start playing towards the end of this week and next week. Getting to the Synchronize, maybe we'll see the second time land here. And it does land, so that's nice. So out comes the Morpeko. And what do you do here? Like you're shielding, like leaving Meow with 0 shields is insane. No offense. Leaving Meow with 0 shields is crazy. And out comes the Gastrodon. You better hope this like you need this to land, or else you're going to top left. And it does land. So now you have a chance. If that didn't land, this game was over. And now you can just charm down. So you're lucky. Honestly, I don't know why they didn't shield with that Sableye that low. So Mandibuzz, maybe this will be the last match. I have 3 minutes left, but I can't watch it. I cannot watch any more of this. If I watch any more of this, I'm going to have to put this hoodie up because I'm going to be so sick. So again, it lands. So when you're in a limited metal, Seed Bomb's actually like a pretty smart move here. And it was smart the last time around when Gastrodon was the main meta as well, and people were running Seed Bomb. If you're in such a limited meta, and one of them's dark, which you don't need the psychic type moves, you're just gonna go Aura Wheel anyways. And one of them is fighting, but you know, by the time you get to the fighter type moves, like fighters are going to beat you anyways. So even if you have Psychic Fangs, it's not going to do a ton there. You just need to like, what are they doing? Okay, that's enough. They're not, yeah. So the Psychic moves aren't going to do enough on the fighters that will just generally beat you. And then so to have a Seed Bomb that can deal with water is smart, even though you're giving up a bait move, but it's only a 1 turn. It's only a 2 turn, like a 1-2 turn fast move that you're giving up. So it's not a bad to give up. Anyways, not to just crap on you and your team, but thanks for the submission, but no. Nothing about this is good. I would not be using it, but if anything, it should showcase what this meta will look like. There's 3 charm users that we now need to watch out for. They took out 1 charm user, but they left 3 other charm users. But if you're just going to run like a double charm or something, there's options to deal with that. So just take that into consideration when you are team building. So that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.